Deep down, I hate this world, still love nature though, 'cause it is a part of what makes life amazing, shedding some light on my mind, enlightening the path the Most High Father has laid out before me. As He leads me in righteousness, He taught me this life's a maze, but once you get settled in the darkness, you won't ever be able to find a way out of the madness. If you're not willing to make the difference, then He will subtract your existence out of the picture in motion. There is no gain in putting off what you can do today, 'cause the longer you stay the same, the more time you've lost to get the inner man checked, ready for what's about to come upon everyone that's walking in the dark, focused on the next vain accomplishment that won't even profit them. 'Cause when the hand strikes midnight, then is when the wrath of the highest will be brought down, with no remorse for anyone that only knows how to call on Him when the lights are off. Why not help yourself and fear Him now while His arm is stretched out? 'Cause once He raises it up, it's going down. Why not confess your faults and give the thanks after? 'Cause He's merciful to any man willing to fess up to his wrongs and turn around from all the sin that is darkening the understanding of His heart. Cast your cares upon Him, 'cause He careth for us. He says, "Come unto me, all ye that are weak, and I will give you rest." I know this world is stressful, but perpetual sin won't help. Check yourself before you act. You got to think, question your intentions before you hurt another individual. Try your best to provide some healing. Crack a joke, shed a tear, lend a shoulder or a hand. We all need somebody to lean on when it gets hard. But don't get me wrong, mate, not flesh your arm. Never depend on men, 'cause the majority are let down. Don't give your strength to a woman, or she'll run you and your pockets dry. And try your best to never beg for bread, 'cause these days people only think about themselves. Take no thought for the morrow, 'cause the evil has already got plans for you set. Do not worry about what you need to eat, drink, or wear, 'cause your heavenly Father knows you have need of these things. And last but not least, don't ever scorn or look down on anyone just because you up and they're down. What goes around comes back around. What goes up must come down. So the next time you see one without a house, shoes, or food to eat, I suggest you save the breath and forget the negative and bless the less fortunate. You could have it all, but it could all be gone in a flash. Just like that, don't take the minor things for granted. Magnify the blessing and you will be more willing to give. Give the thanks up to the Father, and then He might consider looking after you when He breaks loose all the havoc. The time to make that change is today. Time is short, not another moment to waste. Making mistakes and without taking the lesson and applying it for the better, you too manifest in the flesh. Deep down, I hate this world, still love the nature though, 'cause it is a part of what makes life amazing, shedding some light on my mind, enlightening the path the Most High Father has laid out before me. As He leads me in righteousness, He taught me this life's a maze, but once you get settled in the darkness, you won't ever be able to find a way out of the madness. If you're not willing to make the difference, then He will subtract your existence out of the picture in motion. There is no gain in putting off what you can do today, 'cause the longer you stay the same, the more time you've lost to get the inner man ready for what's about to come upon everyone that's walking in the dark, focused on the next vain accomplishment that won't even profit them. 'Cause when the hand strikes midnight, then is when the wrath of the highest will be brought down, with no remorse for anyone that only knows how to call on Him when the lights are out. Why not help yourself and fear Him now while His arm is stretched out? 'Cause once He raises it up, it's going down. Why not confess your faults and give up the thanks? 'Cause He is merciful to any man willing to fess up to his wrongs and turn around from all the sin that is darkening the understanding of His heart. Cast your cares upon Him, 'cause He careth for us. He says, "Come unto me, all ye that are weak, and I will give you rest." I know this world is stressful, but perpetual sin won't help. Check yourself before you act. You got to think, question your intentions before you hurt another individual. Try your best to provide some healing. Crack a joke, shed that tear, lend a shoulder or a hand. We all need somebody to lean on when it gets hard. But don't get me wrong, make not flesh your arm. Never depend on men, cause the majority are letdowns. Don't give your strength to a woman, cause she will when your pocket's dry. And try your best to never beg for bread, cause these days people only think about themselves. Take no thought for tomorrow, cause the evil has already got plans for your set. Do not worry about what you need to eat, drink, or wear, cause your heavenly Father knows you have need of these things. And last but not least, don't ever scorn or look down on anyone just because you up and they down. What goes around comes back around, what goes up must come down. So the next time you see one without a house, shoes, or food to eat, I suggest you save the breath, forget the negative, and bless the less fortunate. You could have it all, but it could all be gone in a flash. Don't take the minor things for granted, magnify the blessings, and you'll be more willing to give the thanks up to the Father, and then he might consider looking after you when he breaks loose all the havoc. The time to make that change is today. Time is short, not another moment to waste making mistakes, and without taking the lesson, applying it for the better you to manifest in the flesh.